everyone, and welcome back to this brand new video and update of the From Zero to Hero challenge. Before we continue, make sure to like and subscribe to not miss any other video and content of this challenge. As I explained in the first videos, which I'll leave you right here, by now we should have been already trading on the funded account, so passing the evaluation, the first step and the second step. Unfortunately, as always, everything goes not as planned. Because of that, we are gonna semi-update the rules of the challenge. So if you watched the first video, if not, go check it out. We had some kind of rules that we had to stick up to. So we had some rules that we updated already the last time. By updating, I mean that we changed some things. What happens now is that, first of all, we are not gonna trade on the live account anymore, because on the one side, it took out a little bit of time that I could have spent otherwise reviewing trades and concentrating myself on the evaluation. And on the other side, we reached a point where with our leverage, with the max leverage of the live account, which was 500 to 1, we would have only been able to get in one trade, and the drawdown would have been €2, and so the stop loss would have been too tight to really take a trade. So at least at the moment, until we pass the evaluation, we are not going to be trading on the live account. On the evaluation, so on the EVAL, we went up to €100. After that, we went back down, back up, and now we are down $50. The problem is that to be able to pass the evaluation now, it would take too much time, considering that we are not earning money already. So what we are gonna do, we are gonna make bigger trades with bigger risks to pass the valuation as fast as possible. If we blew the valuation, it doesn't matter that much, because it only cost us about $25, so we will be able to buy at least one more, and then try the thing again directly with a more aggressive way. And I also changed a little bit the style of how we are gonna review trades, so you will see that in a couple of minutes. Let me know in the comment if you like it or prefer it in some other way. So let's jump right in on the trades. So yeah, so here we are. As you can see, we are currently down $48.96. This here is another account, but not a funded or evaluation account. It's like a competition of FundingPips, where you get this 100k account treated like an EVAL, and then at the end, if you are in the top 20, you will receive some free accounts and some money. If you want to check it out, as always, all the links are in the description. We got a little bit fucked up, as you can see here. Here, our consistency got down a lot, also our win ratio. Yes, so as you can see, the problem was that we basically, after we came back here, we lost this 2 times. I will show you the trades in a moment. Then on this day, on the first, we got break even. So because of a dumb mistake of me, which you will see now, we lost $50, then made it back. And then yesterday got fucked 2 times in a row. You will now see and go deeper into the various trades. So we had 2 trades on the 22th of May. As you can see here, the first one was minor trade and then go straight to take profit. The problem here is, so we had here this tiny fair value gap, and then here this other fair value gap. Price came down, reversed on the 1 minute time frame, and then I went in round about here, as you can see, and then it started to go up. I wanted to wait, get this fair value gap inversed to move the stop loss to break even. Now that I think about it, it was a little bit stupid because the risk was there that the price came came back up, then moved down, took out this low like it did, and then go up. So the mistake that I made here was to not wait for this fair value gap to get inversed. And what you should have done, which would have been better, was to wait till price comes down here, then took out this low, wait for a 1 minute reversal, possibly a reversal of this 5 minute gap here, and then go in till around about obviously this high, and then a little bit higher here like this trade. Later that day, another trade that didn't work really well, so we were going down here. The mistake that I made is that I didn't wait for this fair value gap once again to get inversed, and this should have been a short, because the main problem here was I was waiting here for the jump up, and after it came down here, it jumped up, inversed some 1 minute gaps. I already went in and did not wait for this fair value gap to get inversed. As you can see, it then came back down here, it inversed this bigger gap. You could have entered here, stop loss here, take profit, roundabout here, the first take profit, second take profit here. As you can see, it would have hit, and then it would have worked out. Here another trade which didn't go really well. So we had here this 30-minute gap which got inversed. We are on the 30-minute time frame, and then we had on this move down, we had some inverse fair value gaps of on the 5-minute time frame of this move up. And then after a while, I went in because I was expecting after the 30 minutes here got inversed, we had here a move up and the inversions on the 5-minute time frame. I was expecting price to go down. We would have here then got a break even. As you can see, what happened is that we went in, price came back down, did not touch or did not go further to trigger our break even, and then it went straight up, took us out, came back down again, bounced off, considering that it's on the 30-minute time frame, some hours, and it then on the next day or the next night, if we want to say so, on Asia session, it got down straight. So here we had another trade. So what happened here was a break-even trade. So what happened was we had this move up, we created this gap. I was waiting to this gap to get filled or inversed and then go further down. Then after it came back down and we had a change of character by breaking this low, I waited for further confirmation. Gap was reversed. We got our break-even point down here a little bit after this gap, and what happened was that it then came up and filled this gap here, and then came back down. Obviously, the problem here was, so it was a break-even trade, so we didn't lose anything, but what we could have done was to, after this gap was inversed, to wait here for this move up, this gap to get first, wait for a 1 minute inversion on this move, and then enter short here again with our stop loss here and take profit down here. So yeah, another unlucky day. So on this trade we made, this was, I believe, one of the last winning trades of the past weeks. So as you can see, we had this big move down. Then we came back up here, filled this gap. Because of this big move up, I was waiting of 1 minute inversion on in this zone here. We got it here with this big move, then entered here, and as you can see, it worked out perfectly because we inversed this gap with almost one move, and then it went further up. This was the actual take profit. We let it run a little bit with, I'm experimenting a little bit with a trailing stop loss at a certain point. So what happened here is this would have been our take profit, went further up. By doing so, I set a trailing stop loss here. It went back up here, came down, took us out. We made more money. What I didn't really count off, or would have been better, was for the actual take profit to be here on this high, because it would have been $6 more, so we would have made $50, $6 more. Yes, not that deep, and yeah, still a good trade. On the 28th, we've had some more trades. As you can see here, a trade did work out perfectly. So here I made another dumb, not a mistake, but a thing that I realized after I took the trade was that the stop loss should have been further down. Because, as you can see, it came down here, it reversed perfectly on the gap, went up, and later on hit TP. And yes, nothing that you can really do about it, apart from setting the stop loss a little bit further down. It was a little bit too tight. Then on this move here, we got break even. Yes, very unfortunate, as you can see. Maybe here a mistake would have been to not set the take profit here where our break even would have been, because as you could have seen, it came out, swept out these highs that were created here, or this high, and then got further back down, manipulated lows to go then up. We still have to consider that this move here was because of news. So yes, and on this point, later on the day, I was actually waiting for some sort of reversion to come back here and fill these gaps. Unfortunately, it did not happen. So as you can see, we reversed this gap. I was waiting to this 5-minute gap to get back filled. Problem here, we should have waited because as you can see, this 5-minute candle reversed this gap and then it went up. So here another mistake was to not wait for this 5-minute gap to or this 5-minute candle to close. So yeah, it would have been another good trade. So let's go on. On the 29th, we actually got fucked again. So what happened was we came back down here. We created this gap. I was waiting for price to come here and then go straight down. I missed the entry here, this entry, and then I waited for some sort of another move to come back here and then come back down. What happened was we went in after we reversed here some 1-minute gaps, and then what I was expecting was price to go down, take out this low, and then go up. What happened was we took a stop loss, hit TP, and then went back up. Here, the same mistake. potentially putting the stop loss too tight. We should have put it at least on this line of the gap, and then as you could have seen, it would have worked out perfectly. And yeah, so let's go on. So this was a trade on the first. So the problem here was I didn't really pay attention. So we were coming back or coming down really fast, really strong. And at market open, I went directly in. What happened was, because I did some move, it came back down, filled this gap. Here should have been the actual entry, and then it came back down here. I went in here because we had a break of structure or to the downside, and then hit TP. As you can see, it was a good trade. So on the second, we took these two trades. So the first one was, yeah, so we had this 30-minute inversion of this big gap right here. So what I suppose would happen was that it went back down. What happened was it bounced off of a 5-minute fair value gap. It came back up, took us out, and further on the day it went then straight down, and it would have our take profit. And the other move was here. So I was waiting, or the problem was that I did some sort of mistake, which was we had this 30-minute fair value gap here, and this was also a 4-hour fair value gap. What I didn't see is that down here there was another gap, and here on the Fibonacci tool there was a perfect 15-minute gap. This gap to get then filled. This should have been our entry, and then this should have been the move up that we took on this gap here. The problem was we should have waited for this gap to get inversed, this 5-minute gap, and then enter. And this was exactly what price then did, because it came back down, filled this gap, went up here, and filled this gap again. So this should have been our trade of the day. So yes, what can I say? As you could see, we've done a lot of dumb mistakes. The thing is that, like, I am a little bit relieved of is that most of the time the moves that we predicted were right. We just had a too tight stop loss, or didn't wait for a inversion of a certain gap. And in the future, or now on these days, I will take more control, or take more attention that these two things will get better, and eventually in the next 2 weeks or something like that, we will pass the both evaluations and the account, and then we will be able to trade on the funded account. Let me know how you find this new way of showing you the trade, so with the various gaps, break-evens, and so on. Let me know in the comments. Leave a like and subscribe if you like the video to not miss any further videos. As always, every link of FundingPips, ProTerminal, and so on are in the description if you want to check them out. By doing so, you would support the channel. Thank you to the ones who do it, and yeah, see you in the next video and update. Bye bye.